So, welcome. This is chapter 5 of 5.3, and I am studying for college algebra, which I've never taken that course, even though I took a lot of classes. And here we are, and I've been having difficulties with studying and finding ways to make things work. As I'm speaking, I'm going to scroll so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. So right now, I'm trying my best to understand what logarithmic is and the form and how I need to understand it. So this is basically my notes that I'm writing, and I'm looking over the book and I'm writing my notes. So right now I'm learning how to evaluate rhythms, and I'm now kind of understanding a little bit about what it is. So just to over review some things here, logarithm function. If b is greater than 0 and b is not equal to 1, logarithm function with base b is defined by y equals log b over x. Okay, so this part, let me show you guys. This part right here is going to be very important to intake, and x equals by. I didn't understand it, but until now. So I'm going to go here. This is the important part, the exponential form. So x equals b, b is the base, and y is the exponent. That's very important to remember. And if you have index card, I recommend you writing exponential form. Logarithmic form, y equals log b x, or you can write it in this form. Let me mark this one off. So the y is exponent, b is base. Get that? And the exponent that's on the top of here is going to be x. So keep track of base and exponent. That what we are doing, knowing the exponent is going to be y and the base is going to be b. Look, the abbreviation log is the word logarithm. A logarithm is an exponent. So as I continue here, you can write it in reverse form, and it's both acceptable. So I make sure I highlight those to know that this is important. So that's, if you don't really pay attention to that, you might be a little bit confused, because I was confused a little bit. And the same goes for the log b x equals y. It would look like this too, but both are acceptable as long as you get correct response. So the example 1 I did here, converting from exponential form to logarithm form. So write each equation as logarithm. So the equation was 2, 6 over here equals 64. So I had to think about the base, which is this, and this is going to be y, and this is going to be x. So the answer is log. Remember the log form, because we're turning exponential form to log form. So this is what happened, log form, and we have to remember the base. So the base is going to be 2. Base is going to be 2. So we put it here. And then 64. So right here, x, what is x? X is going to be 64, which we're writing it here. And 6 right here is going to be y. So this is where we put y, is switching. So 64 replaces 6, and 6 goes into the y. So it's replacing each other. And it goes the same way for fraction. This part really confused me. I wish that this wasn't there, because that's what really confused me. It's just basically telling you that this answer right here is equal to that, giving you 3, whatever. But don't look at this part. This is just to confuse you. So as I put it here, I put my log. I know this is always going to be my base, and I'm going to replace this and put it as y. Put it here, and I'm left off with number 3, which is going to be right in here, the exponent. And that's your answer. That's the simplest way I can think about it. So I just figured this out right now, that This is replacing this. So we're putting your base, you're taking the fraction, you're putting it to replace the 2, and the answer is going to be -2. So right now, I did an example here where I put the log, 13 is the base, I reversed this, I put the 2 is equal here, and I took the fraction, I put it there as exponent right here. Now I'm going to be doing example 2, which we're going to do the reverse. We're going to be converting from logarithmic form to exponential form, and now you're really going to watch me as I do this right now. This is part of my notes, and I hope this really helps you. So we're going to do it shows that the log is 5, and I have this 125 equals to 3. So now we're going to take this and put it into the form of exponential. So we have to remember that we have this x equals by. This is the form that we're going to put this in. Okay, and remember, 5 is going to be the base. So base is what is b, right? So let's write it. Let's put this sign here. That means, okay, b, it's going to be here. Oh, not b. I'm going to put 5 here in big form. And y, what is y? Okay, now we're going to think about this. Remember I said we're going to reverse these two? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace it, and I'm going to put 3 here. And I'm going to equal it to 125. So that means my y is going to be this. That's going to be your y. I like to color code to make things fun. This is going to be y, and this is going, no, hold on. This is going to be x, and this is going to be y. There you go. So it's the reverse. So we're just flipping them around. So instead of it being there on that side again, it's going to be there. So that's how I look at it, to make my brain understand this. And I hope this really actually help you. So we're going to move to the next one here. The next example is shows log 64 over 8 equals half. So I like to circle my answers. That's the answer. And then let's go back to here. So the answer is going to be what? Now we're looking for x. X is going to be what? X. So we're doing the same thing again. We're going to play with these numbers. Remember, I always start with, let me do this because I don't want anyone to be confused. So I'm going to put my answer here. Okay, so we're solving for x equals by. So I always do not be confused. I know my base is going to be this one here, which is 64. I'm going to put it here, and now I'm looking for y. I'm going to flip this over now. So what I'm going to do, this little friend right here, we're going to switch it here, and we're going to put him as a big number. He's going to be x now, and we're going to put this fraction into 64. This is going to be the answer. We are just flipping them around. This power is going to be 8 here and here. And I'm going to look at my computer, and when I see it, this information is correct. So all you're doing is flipping around, and it's important to know your x. X is here, which is this one, and the y is here. So we're basically just switching it over. So y is here, x is here. C. this one is not going to be fun, but we're going to make it work. So it's a half, not 1/2, it's a quarter. 1/4, 16, equals -2. Okay. So this is how we're going to do. We're not going to be scared of these big numbers. No, we're not. So what we're going to do, we're still going to be looking for that base. As I said, the base is going to be 1, 4. We're making a big guy now. And then we're going to take, so don't be confused, we're going to be looking for our x, which is here, and this is our y. And what does this form say? X. So x is going to be what? 16. And what's going to be the y? It's going to be -2. That's it. We're reversing it. It was on the left side. We're going to keep it on the left. X and y. Same. Don't you just love this? Look at that. It's basically on the same side. Don't be confused. Don't get confused. Make your life easy and find ways that you can defeat this. So we're playing with x and y. That's important to know. X, y. And base is very easy. It's always going to be here. So now we're going to do another one. D. And the book is basically a practice one, which is log 5, 6 power over 625 equals 4. And we're going to write our answer here. Put our equal. We already know 5 is going to be our base. 625 is going to be our x. And 4 is going to be our y. And that's what the answer is. And that's it. Don't you just love this? This is your base. I'm going to do this all over so you guys can understand. Always know this little number, this big guy is going to be, this little guy is going to be a big guy. So he's going to be your base. And 625 is going to be your x. And 4 is going to be your y. And that's y. So this is your base. This is your y. And this is your x. And that's your answer. Oops. Let's see here. And it still continues. So let's see this. So now I'm going to do example 3. You guys, this is an adventure. I hope you guys like this type of videos. So I'm gonna do example 3. Oops. Let me tell you these things, which is whenever you click on the button in the pencil. This is going to be very interesting. Finding an unknown term in a logarithmic form. Find y in each equation. Okay, this is what the question is. Find y A says log 2 power 8 equals y. Okay, so for each part we can use the definitive logarithm number to find y. This is where it's going to be interesting. I'm going to write exactly what I said in the book. So it says log 2 8 over 8 equals y is equivalent to 2 y equals 8. That's the base plus the y. Let's see here. Since 2/3 equals 8, how did it get to 3? Gotta think, y'all. So, and it says here, since 2/3 equals, wait a minute. How are they getting that? It says since 2/3 equals 8, we have 2y equals 2/3 and y equals 3. This is what the book is showing. Oh my god. Where are they getting this? I kind of get it. They're trying to put in exponential form to get the response, but they didn't break it down in the book as to how they got the 3. Y equals 3. I know 2 going 3 times is going to give you 8. I know that. But how did they get 3? I know they're using 2. Okay, we have to use our brain. So 2y equals 2/3. And y equals 3. This is so interesting. I needed to go back to review this because this is not gonna work this way. We're solving for y. That's what we're doing. So we have to know what's that exponent is gonna be. Very, very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna just keep. Right now, can't make it clear with my head right now, but let me continue. The next one that I see here. So the answer here is y equals 3. Okay, let's just write everything down and see if I can get it. Once I get it, I'll help you understand this. Let's see. Okay, it's equivalent to y, 5y. And we have 5y. Y. We're gonna go back to here. The base plus the y equals x. Okay. Okay. I got it now. I got it. Gosh. You really have to understand it by this way. If you don't have this expression, now I understand it. Oh my goodness. It was right in my face. And remembering this. Log bx equals y. We have to remember it. God leash. My goodness. If you don't understand this part, the formula, you won't answer it. Wow. I now understand it. Okay, so here we go. So log, we're looking at this. This is the base. This is x. So let's see. Don't want to be confused. So this is x. This is y. This is the base. First, we have to find this form. By. Remember that we can reverse it. We can do by equals x if we want to. It is both acceptable. So the x here, it's going to be 1. That's it. And since it's like that, we're gonna replace that y with the number, and we don't have a number, so y 0 equals what? 1. The book showing 5y equals to 5, 0. And y equals 0. That's so weird. I guess. I guess. Let's move to the next one. How did it get -2? Right? Oh my goodness. Oh, I got it. I got it. I think I got it. If you don't know your exponents, oh my god. 7 goes into 49. 7 times 7 is 49. Ew, so squinting twice. Why would it be negative? I guess. For it to be positive, that's why. Okay, so why? So this is y equals -2. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Slowly but surely. Nothing can go into 5, that's why it's 0. What can give you 1? Nothing. 0. That's what it is. So what can 7 go right? What can give you 49? Is 7 times 7, y'all. That give you, and if you have negative, well, how did they get? Okay, if you have 2 negative, that's gonna give you a positive. Oh, snap! Let me write that all over so I can understand the goodies here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can't believe it. So it's -7 times -7 twice, which is 49, which can be positive. So it's 7 power to 49. Wow. That's double checking. Correct. And that's why I give you that. Ooh. OMG. Alright, I got that one. More practice. Let's put this as practice. Okay. Getting excited. Getting super excited. So A log 3 9 equals y. Let's put our brain together. I'm still gonna look back at this. Okay, so we're gonna put our equal sign. We're gonna take the base. Just 3. Let's put another side. I don't want to be confused again. 3. I got it. Right the other way so no one is confused here. So what do we have here? So it's going to be that's what it is. Because 3 going 2 times is 9. So that means y.
Here's a result from search.
Oh, shut up. Oh, my bad. Google be popping up out of nowhere. So it's y equals 2. That's the answer. And when you do this, 3 times 3 equals 9. So that's why you get 3 over 2 equals 9. And that answer is correct, y'all. We're going to do another practice here. Equals y. Oops. What kind of writing is that? Okay. We're going to always look at this equation. A by equals 6. So it's going to be the base, which is going to be 2. Y equals 16. Let's do this. 2, 4. So that means 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Times another 2. So that's 8. 8 times 2 is 16. That's 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So our y is going to be, so it's going to be 2, 4 equals 16. So that means y equals 4. And that's our answer. Let's check the book. And am I correct? Yes, I have it correctly. OMG. By doing this. Nothing bad about basic math. Okay, to get your answer. Get it right. Next one. C. Log 5 1 over 25. Alright, baby. So we got fractions here again. So I know what that is. Let's put that reminder here. B y equals x. You gotta remember our formula. So what are we gonna do? Equal sign my base. So it's gonna be 5y equals 1 over 25. So what is gonna be giving me 25 and 5? Let's see if we can do this way. 5 times 5 is going to be 25, right? So it went in twice, so it's going to be negative because it's this fraction here. So it's going to be 5 power 2 and in here. What? Okay, I had a slow one here. 1 over 25. But that's going to be a negative. So ry is going to equal to negative 2. That's our answer. Let's see. I got it correctly. And that's by checking my work. 5 times 5 is 25. Yay, going twice. Okay. Because 2 negative give you a positive. Don't forget that. Oh my god, there's more. There is more. And it goes on and on with more. But not really keeping the basic. So, let's see here. Should I continue or not? Oh. Okay, we're going to stop here. We're not going to evaluate common logarithm. So, oh my god, I really enjoyed doing this. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to stop here. I know there's one more step I should have done, but I'm not going there. There's an example 3 that I can do, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to do my assignment, my discussion, and then I'll come back to my notes. If you guys like this type of video, please follow, subscribe, and like, so I can know you want to see more of these type of videos later, and I hope you have success in your studies just like I am. Have a good night, guys.